Dr. Griffen, thank you so much for being here. And I would like to ask you, I know we talked about silver last time and just how
Mhm.
powerful and how crucial it is for our health. And how did the company, Sovereign Silver, right? Um,
Sovereign Silver is our retail side. Argentin
oh, I
23
see.
is our professional side. So both products. So Sovereign Silver is a 10 part per million silver, where Argentin 23 is a 23 part per million. So a little bit
Right. And I know
stronger.
the company, has been producing the best silver products in the country, but then it got into a copper product. And I
Yeah.
know it was, I've talked with various people in your company who are very passionate about the copper product. So can you tell me
Definitely.
what even brought about this passion and why is this so important?
Well, the hydrosols are really important because it's really about, and I'm going to talk about silver for a moment, is
Okay.
when we're talking about silver and anything that we're going to take and ingest into our body, it's really about the form that we're taking. So, like magnesium is one that a lot of people are familiar with. There's different types of magnesium depending on what you're trying to do. So, whether you're taking a mag citrate or a mag threonate or a mag taurate, really changes kind of the focus and where the magnesium goes. So the same thing happens with any other element that we're taking. And the interesting is really the company started, the idea for silver actually started as a water purification for a pool in France. So Stephen Quinto, the founder of the company, wanted a safer way or a natural way of cleaning the pool water. And then he went off and he was very entrepreneurial and he ran some airlines and did several things in his life. And it wasn't until later that somebody brought up, hey, what about that silver idea that you had? And then he did a bunch of research, hired a bunch of scientists, came in, and is like, wow, this has some real, scientific evidence and history behind it. And that's where silver came from. And Sovereign Silver was launched in 1999. Interesting enough, next year in 2024 is our 25th anniversary, which is the silver anniversary, which is kind of cool. So, and then Argentin 23 came out a few years later. So the professional line, slightly stronger version. But I tell people all the time, and I think I said last time I was on the show, when you're talking about an element is you're looking for four things when we're talking about silver: purity, particle size, parts per million, and positive charge. That's what makes it effective. That's what makes it safe. So you want pure, you only want water and silver. With copper, you only want water and copper. And we actually put a hint of silver in our copper. And then particle size, we have come up with a proprietary process that gets it down as small as zero point 0.8 nanometers. So just how small that is just tiny. Many other companies can talk about nanometers, but we are one of the smallest that I'm aware of, as small as 0.83 nanometers, which is amazing. So now you've got the purity, you've got the particle size. And the importance of the particle size is once you've got that particle, smaller particle means greater surface area, means higher bioactivity, means it's more available for the body. So to get into the body and go where it needs to go. So you can go a lower parts per million once you get the purity and particle size right. And then the other thing that's super important when it comes to silver, especially, is positive charge. The positive charge of silver is what makes it effective. So when a silver turns yellowish or is a brownish, is it loses its charge. So a silver should always be clear, showing that it has that positive charge. Now, the same proprietary process that we use to make our silver went into making our copper. So similar idea, going with that very safe, effective